Hello and welcome back to our Bible in a Year chronological reading plan. We are on day 12, reading Job 32, 33, and 34. Without further ado, Job 32. Then these three men ceased to answer Job because he was righteous in his own eyes. And the wrath of Elihu, son of Barachel the Buzite of the clan of Ram, burned against Job. His wrath burned because he declared himself right rather than Elohim. And against his three friends his wrath burned because they had found no answer and pronounced Elohim wicked. And because they were years older than he, Elihu had waited to speak to Job. And when Elihu saw that there was no answer in the mouth of these three men, his wrath burned. And Elihu, son of Barachel, the Buzite, responded and said, I am young in years, and you are aged. Therefore I was afraid to let you know my opinion. I said, days should speak, and many years should teach wisdom. But truly it is a spirit in man, and the breath of El Shaddai that gives him understanding. The multitude are not wise, nor do the aged understand right ruling. Therefore I have said, listen to me, let me also make my opinion known to you. Look, I waited for your words. I listened to your reasonings while you searched out what to say, and I paid close attention to you. But look, not one of you proved Job wrong, nor answered his words. Lest you say, we have found wisdom. It is El that drives him away, not man. Now he has not ordered words against me, so I would not answer him with your words. They have broken down. They have not answered again. Words have departed from them. And I have waited, but they do not speak because they have stood still. They answered no more. Let me answer on my part. Let me also make my opinion known. For I am filled with words. The spirit within me presses me. See, within me it is like wine not opened. It shall burst like new wineskins. Let me speak so that I find relief. Let me open my lips and answer. Please let me not show partiality to anyone, nor let me flatter any man. For I do not know how to flatter, lest my Maker should soon take me away. Chapter 33. And yet, O Job, please hear my speech and listen to all my words. See, please, I shall open my mouth, my tongue shall speak in my mouth. My words are from the uprightness of my heart. My lips shall speak knowledge clearly. The Ruah spirit of El has made me, and the breath of El Shaddai gives me life. If you are able, answer me. Put yourself in order before me. Take your stand. See, I am like you before El. I too have been formed out of clay. See, no fear of me should alarm you, nor should pressure by me be heavy on you. But you have spoken in my hearing, and the sound of words I hear. I am clear, without transgression. I am innocent, and I have no wickedness. See, he finds occasions against me. He counts me as his enemy. He puts my feet in the stocks. He watches all my paths. See, in this you have not been righteous. Let me answer you. HalleluYah is greater than man. Why have you complained against him? Because he does not answer all his matters? For El speaks once or twice, one does not notice it. In a dream, in a vision of the night, when deep sleep falls upon men, while slumbering on a bed, then he opens the ears of men and seals their instruction, to turn man from works and conceal pride from man. He keeps back his being from the pit and his life from passing away by the sword. And he is reproved with pain on his bed and with unceasing distress in his bones, so that his life loathes bread and his being desirable food. His flesh wastes away, and his bones which were not seen stick out. And his being draws near the pit, and his life to the destroyers. If there is a messenger for him, a mediator, one among 1,000, to show man his straightness, then he shows favor to him, and says, release him from going down to the pit. I have found an atonement. Let his flesh become fresher than a child's. Let him return to the days of his youth. He prays to HalleluYah, and he accepts him, and he sees his face with joy, and he restores to man his righteousness. He sings to man and says, I have sinned, and I have perverted what was right, and it did not profit me. He has redeemed my being from going down to the pit, and my high life sees the light. See, El does all these, twice, 3 times with a man, to bring back his being from the pit, to be enlightened with the light of the living. Pay attention, Job. Listen to me, keep silent, and let me speak. If there are words, answer me. Speak, for I desire to declare you right. If not, listen to me. Keep silent and let me teach you wisdom. Chapter 34. And Elihu responded and said, Hear my words, you wise men. Give ear to me, you who have knowledge. For the ear tries words as the palate tastes food. Let us choose what is right for us, and let us know among us what is good. For Job has said, I am righteous, but El has taken away my right. Why would I lie concerning my right? My wound is incurable without transgression. What man is like Job, who drinks mocking like water, who goes in company with the workers of wickedness, and walks with men of wickedness? For he has said, It does not profit a man that he takes delight in Elohim. Therefore listen to me, you men of heart. Far be it from El to do wickedly, and from El Shaddai to commit unrighteousness. For he repays man's work to him, and makes man to find a reward according to his path. The truth is, El does not do wickedly, and El Shaddai does not twist right ruling. Who has assigned to him the earth, and who has laid out all the world? If he applies his heart to him, should he gather to himself his spirit and his breath, all flesh would expire together and man return to dust. If you understand, hear this. Give ear to the sound of my words. Should the one who hates right ruling govern? Or would you declare a most righteous one wicked? Who shall say to a sovereign, Belial, to nobles, wicked one? Who is not partial to princes, nor regards the rich more than the poor? For they are all the work of his hands. In a moment they die, in the middle of the night the people are shaken and pass away, and the mighty are taken away without a hand. For his eyes are on the ways of men, and he sees all his steps. There is no darkness nor shadow of death where the workers of wickedness hide themselves. For he appoints a man no stated time to appear before El in right ruling. He breaks in pieces the mighty without inquiry, and stands others in their place. Truly he knows their works, and he shall overthrow in the night, and they are crushed. As wicked ones he slaps them in the presence of onlookers, because they turned from following him, and they regarded not all his ways, so as to cause the cry of the poor to come to him, for he hears the cry of the afflicted. And when he is silent, who would then cause trouble? And when he hides his face, who then sees him? Whether it is against a nation or a man alone. So that a defiled one should not reign, lest the people be ensnared. For has anyone said to El, I have taken away, I do not act corruptly. Teach me what I do not see. If I have done unrighteousness, I shall not do so again. Should he repay you because you have refused? For you choose, and not I, therefore speak what you know. Let men of heart say to me, and a wise man who listens to me. Job does not speak with knowledge, and his words are without wisdom. Would that Job be tried to the end, since his answers are like those of wicked men? For he adds rebellion to his sin. He claps among us and multiplies his words against El. Alright, that'll conclude our, what is that, day 12 I said? Day 12. Peace and blessings, and thanks for joining me.